Hello, my lovely learners. I know many of you feel a sense of nervousness, anxiety, or even fear when it comes to speaking English. The idea of expressing yourself in a language that's not your native tongue can feel overwhelming, especially when you worry about making mistakes, mispronouncing words, or not being understood at all. It's completely normal to feel that way, and I understand how frustrating it can be. But here's the thing, confidence is a skill. And just like any other skill, you can learn it, practice it, and eventually master it. I want to remind you today that you can build confidence in speaking English no matter your level. There are practical steps you can take, and I'm here to guide you through them. The process won't happen overnight, but with the right mindset and consistent effort, you will see real improvement. Believe in yourself because you are capable of amazing things. And today, we are going to break down the steps you need to speak confidently in English. Let's dive in. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have felt afraid to speak English because of the fear of making mistakes? Perhaps you've held back in conversations, worried about saying something wrong or mispronouncing a word. I completely understand, and you're not alone. The truth is, everyone makes mistakes, and that includes even native speakers. Mistakes are simply part of the learning journey. They are not a sign of failure, but a stepping stone to improvement. The key to building confidence in English is to embrace your mistakes. Every time you make an error, you learn something new. You're one step closer to sounding more fluent and sophisticated. The more you accept that mistakes are normal, the more you'll find that they no longer hold you back. In fact, embracing your mistakes helps you speak more freely because you won't be afraid to try. Imagine you're talking to someone and you accidentally say, "I have went to the store," instead of "I went to the store." At first, you may feel embarrassed, but the reality is, you've learned a valuable lesson. Next time, you will catch yourself before you say it wrong. Mistakes aren't failures, they are opportunities to grow. Celebrate your mistakes because each one is a stepping stone on your journey to becoming more fluent and confident. If you're someone who tends to get overwhelmed by the idea of speaking English in a long, detailed conversation, then I'm about to give you a powerful tip. Start small. Don't feel pressured to speak perfectly right away. Confidence is built step by step, and it's the small wins that add up over time. I know many learners who feel overwhelmed by the idea of speaking English for an hour at a time. But guess what? You don't have to. The beauty of building confidence is that you can start with the basics. Try speaking for just 5 minutes a day, maybe practicing a few simple sentences about your day or discussing a topic you enjoy. As you grow more comfortable, slowly increase the time and the complexity of the conversations. Start by saying something as simple as, "I love reading books." Once you feel comfortable with that, try adding a little more detail. "I love reading books in the evening, especially mystery novels." Eventually, you will feel more confident about speaking in longer sentences and participating in full conversations. It's important to keep your practice consistent. Even 5 minutes of speaking each day will help you feel more confident over time. It doesn't have to be long, it's about creating a habit. Now, let's talk about the importance of consistency. We all know that confidence doesn't magically appear overnight. It takes time, patience, and most importantly, practice. The more you practice speaking English, the more comfortable you'll get. It's just like learning to play an instrument or a sport. You need consistent practice to get better and better. The best part is, you don't have to practice for hours each day. Start small and aim for regular practice sessions. This could mean speaking to a friend, practicing with an online language partner, or simply talking to yourself. The key is frequency. The more you do it, the more natural it will feel. If you are practicing vocabulary, don't just memorize words, try to use them in real sentences. For example, if you're learning the word beautiful, you might say, "This painting is beautiful," or "The weather today is beautiful." This will help reinforce your knowledge and build your confidence in speaking. Don't overthink it. Even 10 minutes a day is better than nothing. Just keep practicing, and you'll notice the improvement. Here's a game changer when it comes to speaking with confidence. Don't focus too much on grammar. It's natural to want to speak perfectly. But in reality, communication is about the message, not perfect grammar. Yes, grammar is important. But if you wait until your grammar is flawless before speaking, you'll never speak at all. In fact, focusing too much on grammar can actually hold you back from speaking freely. What matters more is being understood. The more you practice speaking and expressing yourself, the more fluent you will become, and your grammar will improve naturally over time. If you say, "I have went to the store" instead of "I went to the store," most people will understand your meaning perfectly. Sure, the grammar is a little off, but you're still communicating the message. The more you focus on getting the message across, the more confident you'll become. Practice speaking fluently, even if your grammar isn't perfect. With time, your grammar will improve as your confidence grows. One of the most effective ways to build confidence is to immerse yourself in English. Surround yourself with people who speak English. This is one of the best ways to learn, because you'll get to hear the language spoken naturally, and you'll also gain the courage to speak up more often. If you don't have English speakers around you, try joining online communities or language exchange groups. There are so many ways to practice speaking with others, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country. Try watching with subtitles to understand the conversation. Afterward, repeat some of the sentences out loud, focusing on the intonation, accent, and pronunciation. You'll gradually start feeling more confident in your ability to speak naturally. The more you immerse yourself in English, the easier it will be to speak confidently. Surround yourself with the language and you'll start to pick it up effortlessly. Confidence is built on belief in yourself. If you don't believe in your ability to speak English, it will be much harder to become confident. However, if you truly believe that you can do it, then every step will feel easier. It's about having a positive mindset and being kind to yourself as you learn. I know it's easy to get discouraged, especially when things don't seem to be improving fast enough. But remember, you are making progress, even if you don't see it immediately. Change your mindset from "I can't do this" to "I am getting better every day." Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. The more positive energy you put into your learning, the more motivated you will become, and the more confident you will feel. The next time you feel nervous about speaking, say to yourself, "I'm learning, and I'm doing great." Your mindset can be your most powerful tool in building confidence. Stay patient and gentle with yourself. Confidence isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. My lovely learners, I'm so proud of you for taking the time to work on building your confidence in speaking English. You have the power to speak confidently, and with time, practice, and the right mindset, you will see incredible improvement. Remember, mistakes are just part of the process, so embrace them with open arms. Start small, stay consistent, and surround yourself with positivity and practice. Above all, believe in yourself. You are capable of achieving great things. Keep going, keep speaking, and never stop learning. You've got this, and I'm cheering for you every step of the way. Keep shining.